So Stage just put up a video saying that Netflix is responsible for production leaving Los Angeles. And I actually like his content. He puts out some really insightful stuff. But on this one I disagree because it's not Netflix. It's cost. With unions like Teamsters and IATSE, there are strict rules about who can and can't do certain things on set. If I'm an on-set producer on my own movie, and a generator needs to be plugged in, I can't just walk over and plug it in. I have to hire somebody to do it for me. For those of you that aren't in the film industry, imagine walking into a frozen yogurt shop. One person has to pour the yogurt, another person has to be hired to scoop the blueberries, and someone else has to be hired to hand the spoon to the person scooping the blueberries. That's how structured a film set could be. Now multiply that across an entire production. Add in all the union fringes, the non-existent above-the-line tax incentives, the endless red tape, and the overall cost of production. And you start to see how projects get too expensive to keep production here. Even the CEO of Sony recently came out and said union costs are pushing production overseas. Not because of Netflix, because it's cheaper to shoot somewhere else. Australia, Thailand, Spain, Eastern Europe, anywhere else. Because when you're putting a movie together, I'm not worried about what Netflix is doing. They're not even in the conversation, unless they're giving me a minimum guarantee or acquisition deal. I'm looking at what makes the most financial sense. How do I reduce risk? How do I control the budget? That's the real conversation. One of the films I'm developing is set in downtown Los Angeles, but we're shooting in Sydney, Australia. Not because we want to. Well, maybe we want to. Because financially, it makes no sense to shoot it here. At the end of the day, if your movie goes upside down, that falls on the producers. The producers are the one getting sued. Saying I wanted to support the local film economy doesn't really stand up in court. So it's not just a creative decision, it's a financial responsibility. And I know what some people are gonna say. Unions are here to protect workers, provide health care. I get it. Let me ask you something. How many Screen Actors Guild members actually have health insurance? Most don't even qualify. So now we've got this system that's more expensive without actually benefiting the people it's supposed to help, because now the work is gone. I was reluctant to even make this video, but there's a lot of hopium out there. I just wanted to make this video to give it to you straight. Maybe someday one of our do-nothing politicians will do something about it. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think.